Hello and a very good morning. So I'm walking back from the pool, sauna and steam. The objective of today's session was really to work on my skin. And because I didn't have much time today, I overslept and I need to get back by 10. Because today is the day we're going to clean the flat. I've recruited one of the carers and the cleaner. So for as long as it takes, we're gonna literally blitz the flat. Right, so anyways, so I need to go and pick up some bin liners and things so we can clear the cupboards. Anyway, that said, today it's the season where everybody's wishing everybody Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas. And I don't do Christmas. It's nothing to do with the pagan traditions or that I don't celebrate Jesus or anything. I pulled away from it. My spirit pulled me away from it. I go through phases like that where I can just suddenly not have feelings for something or not wishing or lose the will to participate in whatever it is that that time of the year brings. And I naturally gravitated away from it, that's all. So anyway, I was speaking to someone earlier and I was asked what am I doing for Christmas. And I said, gym, eat, sleep. That's it. And I went further to say that prior to my sister getting sick, I used to spend the whole of the Christmas season in bed with my laptop. And that was it. Because everybody else was busy with the season. And that's the only time that I would be guaranteed absolute rest. And anyway, so the person I was speaking to said they love everything about Christmas, the food, everything. So so I basically gave the explanation as to why I don't have a problem spending a lot of time by myself, in that I was raised as a middle child and the two older ones looked after the two younger ones. I was number 3 of the 5. And I just learned to amuse and entertain myself. That said, I don't even know how this came up, but I said I don't understand loneliness, because even as a child I just I gravitated towards my own company. So the person I was speaking to said he would never be lonely. It's never going to happen to him. And I say, you can't actually say that. And I said, what you can do is you can prepare just in case you should find yourself alone, because you never know what could happen. Because I don't actually understand how someone can say they're never going to be by themselves. It wasn't lonely, it was never going to be by themselves. And to me, if you're saying that you're never going to be by yourself, then you are somebody who attaches yourself to others rather than others attach themselves to you. Right? I'm the type that people attach to or try to attach to. And I don't take kindly to people trying to attach themselves to me. But that's a different video. Yeah, so anyway, so my thoughts on that. I didn't actually say this, but it did make me think that if you're saying that you're never going to be by yourself, that means you are somebody who needs people. And like I said, there's no guarantee that that's not going to happen. And if you need people, what are you going to do when there are no people for you to attached to. So that was that anyway. Yeah, so I don't know, I just basically went to do what I went to do. If you see me on the road, you're always going to see me by myself. I'm just perfectly happy doing that. Perfectly happy just knowing what I need to do and just getting on with it. So I don't need to resume until in the new year. So I don't need to conserve any of my energy for work. So now is a great time to work at hitting some of my targets. The other thing, just to wind up, often people will say, all right, let me just say this bluntly. All right, so, you know, when you look after yourself, if you look good, for example, and whether you be male or female, I can speak from a female perspective because that's what I am. So you look good because you take the time to look after yourself, and a man who doesn't or makes minimum effort but doesn't look as good as you, right? I'm being blunt, will presume to try to invite you out on dates. I'm sure you know what I mean. Now, whatever I'm doing for myself. I'm not doing any of this to attract a man. I've had a long history of looking after myself, and I do it entirely for me. Not so that some half-baked man who doesn't go to the gym, or if he does go, he doesn't put in any meaningful effort, or his standards don't match mine. I don't do it so that men like that can be drawn to me, right? I speak for myself, but that's what I'm saying. That's the observation. They don't go looking for women who are on the same level as them. They go looking for women who make the effort. As I said, I don't know how it works in reverse. I can only speak from the perspective of being female. So the other thing, loneliness. All I would say is, and I'm not giving advice, I'm just coming from the perspective of someone who will never be lonely, right? I can guarantee that I will never need somebody to come and sit with me and keep me company, right? Because, as I said, I've always liked my own company. I've always been able to entertain myself, right? So a lot of the things that I enjoy doing, I have very simple wants and needs, and the majority I can supply for myself. We're in the partying season, and I do like to go out partying, but the chances are I'm not going to end up going anywhere this year, because if I don't like the music, then I don't go. That's the first thing I ask if somebody invites me out, what kind of music. If I don't like it, I won't go. It was suggested to me recently that even if I don't like the music, I can hang out with my friends. First of all, I don't hang out with my friends. My friends aren't into what I'm into. So, and also, if I do go out to listen to music, I go out to enjoy the music, not to enjoy talking to people or socializing in that kind of way. I mean, but that's me. I know some people go out to meet people and all of that. I go out specifically for whatever it is that is being provided. So if it's a party and they're playing 70s music, that's what I'm going for. I'm going because they're playing 70s music, not because it's a party, because what they're playing is up my street. So that's it really. But yeah, just again on the loneliness thing. I think if you're dependent on other people, to say you're never going to be alone is subject to other people. You can't guarantee that people are going to be around you or in your life. You can only guarantee the things that you are in control of, and even so, only to a certain extent. So that's it, really. I just thought that was interesting. I will never be alone. You can't guarantee that. You cannot. I go back, I made the point to him about my sister and my mother. My mother thought that my sister was going to look after her, and her final words to my sister were, "I can't help you and you can't help me." That's something like out of a Greek tragedy, right? So it's literally, you can't put your eggs in one basket. Again, I said that I'm a naturally shy person, but the things that I enjoy doing, shyness is not an option. So I overcame my shyness when I was 17, or I started to work it out of my system. So again, we can self-develop. We can become whatever is within our hands to do. It is up to us. I'm actually pointing the camera down so you can see my legs. It's not quite deep, it's midwinter, but it's actually warm. It's the 18th of December and it's shorts weather. I'm not complaining. I just hope that the snow stays away, because especially over the Christmas period, because besides Christmas Day and Boxing Day when the gym is closed, I am planning to go to the gym every single day up until the time when work resumes, and I have my 2 rest days. That's it. Anyways, I wish you all a very good day. Look after yourselves. Take care. Bye-bye.